Hey guys, I just wanted to give a quick tip for anyone that's working on self-love, okay? And this is inspired by some comments that I read on my channel where people were feeling like no one could ever possibly love and appreciate them for who they are, right? Maybe they were feeling very condemned, very criticized, humiliated by other people. Which sadly, if you come from family dynamics where people are narcissistic, sadly that is something that we see a lot of, right? And what tends to happen is we start seeing ourselves through the lens of the way the toxic person saw us. So for example, if the narcissist said things like, no one will ever love you, or if people knew who you really were, they wouldn't want to be around you. If they said things like that, even if they're out of your life now, those thoughts and beliefs can stay strong in you. So I wanted to talk about self-love and what that looks like really quick, because sometimes what happens is because it's like hair is like sticking out. But anyway, sometimes what happens when we didn't get the love and support from the people that we should have gotten it from, we tend to think that we can only feel love, support, and acceptance by other people, right? We didn't get it from others, so we're still thinking that we need to heal that wound with other people. And I want to let you know that one of the most powerful loves you will ever feel is self-love and self-acceptance. When you see your value, when you see your worth, despite how other people see you, it is extremely empowering. But here's the thing. It's not like you see your worth and you see your value and therefore you have to stay isolated. No, because when you begin to love yourself and you begin to see your value, regardless of how other people view you or how you think other people view you, you start showing up differently around people. And the crazy thing is, the more you love yourself, the easier it is for other people to love you as well. Because we're always projecting out how we feel about ourselves, and we're always attracting it back to us. So if you think that you can only feel accepted if other people accept you, try learning how to accept and love yourself and see what happens. Okay? So I'll get people sometimes that say, well, how do I do that? Like, how do I love myself? I'm just going to tell you really quick. It's very similar to how you love someone else. So if you're married or you're in a relationship and somebody says, Michelle, I love you, and that's all they do is verbally say it, and there's nothing else to back it up, I'm going to have a hard time believing it. Because love isn't something that you just say, and it's not even something that you just feel. Think of it like a verb, okay? It's something that you notice through actions. So how you love somebody, you can tell how you love somebody by how you talk to them, right? So how are you talking to yourself? Are you always putting yourself down? Are you always pointing out your flaws? Are you always comparing yourself to others with you coming up with the short end of the stick? Are you always insulting yourself? If you are, then your inner self is not going to feel loved, okay? The next way that we show people that we love them is by what we do for them. We go out of our way to take care of the people that we love. We do special little things just to show them that we're thinking of them, that we notice them, that we notice when they're happy, that we notice when they're down, right? So what are you doing, or what do you do for yourself that gives evidence that you feel that love for yourself? If you're tired, do you allow yourself to rest? If you don't feel good, do you blame yourself? Do you criticize yourself? Or do you exercise love and compassion? Those are the ways that we show it with our actions. Giving ourselves time for ourselves to do the things that we love, to enjoy the things that are important to us. And the last part of it is with our feelings, right? So when we love someone, it's not just a word, we feel it. When we're around them, we feel happy to be with them. We feel comforted. We feel supported. We feel compassion. We feel friendship. We feel so many things towards the people that we love. Well, what are the feelings that you feel towards yourself? Okay, do you support yourself? Do you treat yourself as if you would treat a friend? Or do you never make time for yourself? Do you put yourself last? So those are ways that you're kind of showing yourself that you're not really showing or exercising self-love. I promise you, if you take a picture, take an inventory of what you do, say, and feel about yourself, take a clear picture of that. It may not be the prettiest picture at the moment because your self-love may need work, but at least you're looking at it. You're kind of auditing your self-love. And once you do that, now you can find areas and ways that you can upgrade your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors so that you can give yourself the love that you deserve. And when you do, it will change your relationship with self, and it will change your external relationships. I promise. So if anyone struggles with this, always remember that my Thriver School of Transformation, these are the things that we do on a monthly basis. We work on upgrading our subconscious programs, our beliefs, so that we can create the life that we want, the external and the internal life that we want. So if you're struggling, make sure you check out the links in the description box below.